Three women break down.
Three women break down life as mothers, wives, and boss bitches, all while keeping it together with coffee, duct tape, therapy, smut books, and each other.
Get the kinks out with us. Welcome back to Kinks Out.
Oh boy. I think that's why you don't do the intro.
Welcome back.
Season 2, babies.
Are you excited?
I am. Are you?
I need you to stop talking like that.
That's my professional voice.
Is that how you talk to people at your real life job? Is that the voice you use?
My kids make fun of me because when I'm on the phone or I'm working, it's a different voice. Yeah, they make fun of me.
Wow.
Because I'll be like, "Hi, how are you?"
Good night. Stop it.
I do the same thing.
And I think it's
I get made fun of. It's
yeah,
my own voice,
because I think it's so drastic. Because most of the time I'm like, "Hi."
No, you're not. You don't sound like Daria. But
Oh, I loved Daria.
I love Daria,
Anyway, you can keep any of that you want, but I would like Shug to say the intro in her normal human voice.
I don't want it. If it ain't,
It's not going to be possible.
But I do think you need to get closer.
I think, Jeannie,
Because-
would you like to try the intro? I'm
Hi.
not sure what's happening. Season 2 is off to a
Hi.
banging start.
Welcome back.
Oh
I'm trying to be enthusiastic.
I know, but you're being.
This is me. This is me. Welcome back.
Oh my god. All right. We didn't want to stay away long. We just needed to get our kids started off in the school year. So we ended season 1 a month ago by getting matching tattoos. Matching tattoos that we got the wrong one of.
The wrong tattoo. So we got matching tattoos, and they all match. They all match wrongly.
Yeah. I
They
mean,
are the
shocker. We didn't pay attention enough.
Big surprise, we got the wrong tattoo. So welcome to season 2. We have matching tattoos that are wrong. But we're all together at Gigi's house to record.
Yeah. We're living our best lives.
With donuts.
Yeah, I made a cute little spread. We'll post pics. Gotta keep it real.
And we have Starbucks.
Living our best lives.
I needed an emotional support pumpkin spice latte because I dropped my third child off at preschool this morning.
Well, I mean, you didn't come here crying.
I
so
sure did not.
I call that a win. That's
I
a
got
win in my book.
slightly teary-eyed walking to the car. And not because I was going to miss her, but because I'm like, how is it that she's in there with people that I've met twice and I'm just okay with that.
That is a weird.
But I was fine. Once I got in the car, I was like, going to Starbucks, gonna see the girls. Woo, woo.
Wait,
That's what
just
I
wait.
did.
Will she go to kindergarten next year?
No, she'll do 2 years.
Oh, 2 years.
Because she's only 3.
Yeah.
And then I could even
just
hold her
wait
too.
till first grade.
That's wild. Yeah.
First grade when they're gone all day.
Yeah.
What am I even gonna do with my life?
Just record a bunch of episodes.
Sure, not gonna get a job. That's for certain. All right. So anyway, season 2, we're back. We're excited. We have a lot of cool ideas for season 2. I think we're going to broaden our horizons a little bit here going forward. We're gonna talk about other stuff. Because, we're really on topic all the time anyway.
Right. I know. I guess when we talked about how we were going to broaden our horizons here and talk more on other stuff, I'm like, but I guess we kind of do. We just
go with it.
Yeah. So we'll still talk about books, though.
Lots of books, because Gigi and I read enough books for 10 people.
Yeah. One of those being Shug.
Yes. For all the books Shug doesn't read, we read too.
Mm-hmm. Are you reading anything right now, though?
I'm reading 2 books right now, but I'm on page 20 on both of them.
That's okay. Which books? Are they the same books that you said last time, or are they new books?
They're probably the same, I would think. It's been months. No, one of them is a Frida McFadden book.
Okay.
But it's not the teacher book. No. Okay. And it usually is my jam. Usually I'm able to read that quicker.
What happens when you get to page 20? Because I feel like page 20 and 20%, if you're reading on a Kindle, is when things go downhill for you.
Yeah.
What happens when you get to that point?
ADHD
All right.
take over.
That's fair.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right.
So maybe I'll find a book sometime soon that I finish.
Hey,
But that's okay if you don't.
I just downloaded Halloween, it's called, and it's a sentient book, and it's by Holly Wild, and I want to read it for our Halloween episode we're gonna do. So I plan to like read it between now and then. But it seems like something you could read. It's the sentient object. It's called Halloween.
Did you hate when we read Poseidon, or did you also kind of love it? Because like we did it together, and it was easy, and it was short, and like.
And that's how this one is too. It's like another short little.
Or were you like, I hate my life?
I still skimmed the entire book.
That's okay.
Even though it was very short.
That's okay.
I just like read and pick out words that seem interesting. So like then at the end, it's like not really a story. It's just a bunch of jumble of words.
You could just read the dictionary then. It has like similar concept.
No,
God.
it seems like a very daunting thing.
It's a similar concept though. You just pick words and read them.
Yeah, no.
That's fantastic.
I don't know why. I'm sure we have listeners.
I read, so I have a tendency to like, if I'm reading a book and I am like excited to see what's next, I'll like hit the next page on my Kindle and read the bottom of the page real quick and then go back up to the top.
Am I the only one who goes to the end of the book and reads?
I don't do that, no.
Yeah.
But
I don't always, but I do.
I'll go like page by page where I'll just real quick glance at the bottom of the page and then go back up to the top and read it.
Oh, I am reading a different book.
What?
On my Kindle right now.
Holy smokes.
What's
The
happening?
one that If He Had Been With Me, just because people keep saying the ending is
What's that?
It's a book for teenagers.
That's okay. That's okay. Page 45.
Oh my.
Woo! 13%. Oh, we only got a few percent.
So we're on, yeah.
But people say
Ooh,
the ending
okay.
destroys them.
Oh, why the fuck would you want to read? Like, see, when people are like, this destroyed me, I'm like, nope.
But that's how I felt about like Star-Crossed series. It wrecked me by Trilina Pucci, who we have an interview coming up with that you will love when she talks about this book. And she says that it was like her favorite book she wrote and it doesn't get enough attention. So naturally I read it and I was in a book hangover for 3 to 4 days. And that very, very rarely happens to me. But that book did, like, it wrecked me. And then it put me back together and I was okay. But I did go through that. I felt all the emotions in that book. So I get that where it was like, it destroyed me. I felt so like happy and sad and all the things in that. So I get it. And that's,
I just want to know what could possibly, like, this is written very much like it's for a 13-year-old. So I want to know what possibly could
wreck a 13-year-old that bad.
13-year-old.
I mean,
must be
No,
like,
that's smart though. Like, I get that. Wanting to know that. Do your kids read?
The girls are very big. Wings of Fire. They have a Wings of Fire book club at school.
That's adorable.
I don't know what that is. What's Wings of Fire?
Is it dinosaurs? No.
Is that Dungeons and Dragons?
No, it's dragons. Dragons. So it's dragons. They draw dragons at recess. They're going to be super cool when they get older. And warrior cats. So both extremely dorky.
What was something?
Stop it. So we just posted about going to the bookstore. I just Googled this real quick. And my 4-year-old picked the first Wings of Fire book. He would not pick one of the kids' books.
Yeah.
He's always obsessed with my books and he'll like pick them off of my bookshelf and he'll like walk around with them. He'll be 5 soon. But like, so.
He doesn't read smut. It's
fine. Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry. But no, so I just Googled what Wings of Fire. Yeah, that was what he picked. He insisted.
He was, very adamant that that's what he was like,
getting. If you love this, okay, fine. But so his older brother, as long as it's appropriate. Is it appropriate for little kids? Like,
I mean,
like
there's
8,
like
9.
dragons dying, but it's not like.
That seems like,
dragons.
I think that.
It's like Star Wars, yeah.
Yeah, because like my oldest was like, well, I have to read for homework at night, so I'll read it out loud because they bunk together. I'm like, this is so cute.
Shit,
But
can my child come over for that too?
Yes.
They're in the same class, so I'm gonna need him to come over.
Wait, so they can join the Wings of Fire book club.
Oh my god.
Can we get them t-shirts?
What? Can they start a podcast?
Oh my gosh. Yes, please.
Can you imagine if we came in and like your girls and our boys were just sitting like around a microphone drinking juice boxes?
Yes.
Talking about Wings of Fire.
Oh, well, now that makes me excited that he picked that because that'll be cute.
Well, we have lots of books in our house that our kids have already read. We can pass on. We can have a little library.
Oh my
How cute.
We have.
Life is making me like feel sentimental
I
and sad.
know.
Why? Because your children can read.
I have books like trophies. Like you'd be like, "Can I borrow that?" And I'm like, put a stamp on it, and I'm like, "It's due back on the 31st."
Did you? I just read on Facebook. There's like a group that I belong to, and it's like people write in and ask for advice. And someone wrote in and said that they let somebody borrow their book, and then they got it back, and it was highlighted.
I would be mad.
Yeah, I thought you would be mad. And the person was like writing into, this Facebook group and saying like, this is just so offensive. Like, what do I do? And I was like, wait a second. I would have never asked for the book back, first of all. Because I probably didn't read it when I lent it to them. I was just like, thank God.
So I used to borrow books from my sister-in-law, and yeah, like I dog ear pages, like that's me. I don't highlight books. That's you. If somebody gave you back a highlighted book, you'd be like, "Oh, perfect."
I know. That's what I can read. Oh, can you highlight a book for me? And then I can just read those parts.
Do you like on a Kindle, like how you can go to like the annotations? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like if I
you
read
can
a
do
book,
that.
but I don't know if she would have to like log into my Kindle. I just bought an actual book yesterday, and I'm gonna read it and highlight it for you
and see if that works.
and I'm gonna give it to you.
Only like
20%.
a limit of 20 words per page.
I have to highlight 20% of the book, and that's it.
Oh my god! But yeah, when I used to borrow my sister-in-law's books, like they had to come back pristine.
I wouldn't care if someone like dog-eared a page,
Yeah.
but to like write in it,
Yeah.
I would be like, probably not. That reminds me of Gilmore Girls. Did you guys watch that?
I loved Gilmore Girls.
Whenever Jess takes the book from Rory and then like gives it back, and he was like, oh, I wanted to add some notes, and she was like, I didn't think you read much, and he was like, what's much?
I love that.
Ugh.
I know. But did you watch Gilmore Girls?
Ew,
No.
Shug
Stop
seems so icked
it.
right now.
She's like, I'm more of like a Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
I was,
I know,
yes.
of course you were.
She's icked by that.
What
I thought that was
Were you
cute.
team Jess, team Logan, team Dean?
I was
Nobody's
team Dean.
Nobody.
I loved Logan, but I was team Jess.
I know. Milo Ventimiglia. Oh, ooh.
Oh, wait. The guy from This Is Us.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't watch that show.
Jesus.
I did not watch that show, but I have a crock pot that I use that's probably what killed him. Just so you know.
You should probably throw that away.
I will never.
Spoiler alert.
I will never.
You haven't watched it.
I didn't watch it, but I know he died by.
I mean, he didn't die by a crock pot. It started a fire. He died from the smoke inhalation.
But,
anyway, I watched it, but I also didn't finish watching it because it wrecked me.
Wasn't it filmed in like the 70s? Not
Did you
like
finish it?
literally, but
No, we couldn't. We got very far into it. But I couldn't continue watching that because every time we watched it, I would. Yeah, but I'd hold it in because I didn't want my husband to see me sobbing. So then, I don't know, it was like this thing where I was like, this can't affect me in front of him. And so then, you know when you hold a sob in and then all of a sudden it just comes and you're like,
I do know what that's like. I understand.
So that was every episode, and I was like, I can't do this anymore with you.
I just couldn't keep doing it. Like, it's such a good show.
It is a very good show.
I never watched
It's so good, but yeah.
That is
it's
not
like
a good show for you.
No, probably
No,
not.
no,
I
no,
would
no.
have so much show anxiety.
Yeah.
My crock pot would is like, it's from the
Wow.
70s, 100%. It was my grandma's.
Oh, sweet Jeebus. Well,
Just don't leave the house.
I
Don't turn it on overnight.
I throw
Yeah,
a
don't
roast
go
in
to
that
bed.
shit and then I leave.
Okay, well, if you're out of the house, it's fine. Just
Yeah.
don't leave it on overnight.
Oh, I don't
just
leave it
don't
on
go back
overnight.
in to like save your husband's kegerator in the basement.
Yes. Is that
Fuck that
what did he go to
kegerator.
save? Okay. Or was it like it was
I don't remember now.
I don't think
feel
it
like
was
that
the
was-
dog, the family dog.
It was the dog.
Yeah. I would have let that dog burn.
Damn.
I mean, as long as all the humans were out,
Yes,
I feel
right.
like you gotta...
I would.
We should cut that out. PETA is going to come for us. I love dogs. I love my dogs, but I would not I would
Yeah,
not
like,
kill
risk your
myself
life.
for that dog. Yeah.
Right.
I would just yell outside, treats, treats.
He'd be like, I'm coming, Mom.
All the neighborhood dogs come, but yours.
Like,
Oh,
well,
no,
I tried.
Now I'm thinking about it. I'd definitely go back in that house. I'd go.
Oh my gosh.
I don't want to test that theory out.
No,
Let's
let's
not.
not.
Okay.
Yeah, good vibes only.
Please
Yes.
just unblock your
Yes.
I don't leave it on at night. I just leave
Okay.
it on during the day.
Yeah.
And I have had other crock pots since, and they don't work the same. This is a classic case of they don't make them like they used to, because it is the best thing ever. They don't make crock pots like they used to. All
How
right.
long did you talk about crock
I
pots?
also could probably kill somebody with it because it's so fucking heavy.
Well, we know that
Welcome
you're
back
safe.
to Kinks Out. We now are a crock pot podcast. Where are we at in the notes, guys?
Oh God.
Where was crock pots written in there?
Yeah, that one was in bold, 3
Bold.
times the size.
Crock pot.
Okay.
Got it.
No, back on
Okay.
track. Yes, we're going to talk about crock pots. We're going to talk about books, and there'll still be fun. There'll still be fun author interviews because our next episode is with the freaking amazing Trilina Pucci.
Yeah.
We talked about her a million times on season 1, and so the fact that we finally synced up and got to
Locked
talk
her
with
down.
her.
And it was so fun. That was so
Yeah.
much fun for a lot of different reasons. But it was just like, she was so cool to talk to because she's very much just like,
Down to earth.
just so down to
and
earth, so
funny.
chill, so funny. But it was really cool to talk about her books with her because when I mentioned like the Star-Crossed series, I hadn't even heard of it. And it's
Yeah.
now like my Roman Empire. It's up there with Pucking Around, and that's saying something for me.
Yeah, you did say that. And then I had to read it, and then I had to get destroyed, and then...
Do you read these books more than once?
No, God, no. I will never
No,
read a
I've
book
read
more than
Pucking Around
once.
more than once. It's one of those books where if I'm like in a little bit of a slump, I can like just open it to any page and know where I'm at and read it a little bit.
You do that?
Because I have the physical copy of it.
Yeah.
It sits on my nightstand.
I know.
I have the physical copy that sits on my nightstand too. I was like,
never cracked it
no,
open.
the other day I was like, maybe we should do a book exchange with book club, and we all bring the books that we would like to trade with each other. And I was like, I will just bring a stack of books. You just take them, and I don't need anything in return.
I want nothing back for
If
any
you want
of
to ever
these.
donate a book, give it to me. You know I love me some book trophies.
It's true.
I'm sure
I
all
want
the
to
books
fill
that I
my
have,
bookshelf.
you probably have.
Shelves, whatever. I want to fill them.
We'll have to have that's actually a really fun idea.
Yeah, that's a cute idea.
A little swap book.
a little swap.
Yeah, we'll have
around.
everybody
A
bring
clothing
a book.
swap too.
Ooh, that would be fun.
I
Because
still have
I've
a bin in my
shopped it.
trunk.
Stop
shopped
it.
What did you call yourself?
It's the sugar shop.
The sugar shop is we all what?
I'm gonna rent a storefront today, and that's what it's becoming.
We have a location.
Listen,
We need to have the sugar shop in it, plus where we record, plus maybe a small bookstore cafe situation. It's right here in town.
we got it. We got it covered.
We
Done.
already know where it's
Get
gonna
the
be.
rent ready. First and last month. We're doing it.
Sign us up, Shug.
It will just literally be a couple racks in the back of like all the things that I have in my closet that I've never worn.
Or that you tried to pawn off on us already.
Listen, pawn off though.
We're
got
like,
some
yes,
good
yes.
shit.
I wore a bunch of, I had a tank top on from you the other day. The best was though that when we went through these bins the one day, there was underpants in it. And I kept trying to put them on and she didn't like it. over my clothes. And they were clean. I wasn't concerned about it.
Our husbands were here too, and they were just like sitting in the like they're like, so this is what happens when you guys get together? Like, what is going on?
This is what you guys do. She was like, give me those back. And
I'm
you
never
left them in here.
I am never mortified, but I was mortified that I left my underwear in because I was gonna send them away.
I got a cute bag. I got a whole bunch of tank tops.
Oh, I wear a sugar
shop shirt.
Yeah, a sugar shop shirt practically every week.
Oh my god!
Say that 10 times.
I seriously want to open a sugar shop now. Like seriously, fuck you guys, because now this is going to just consume my thoughts from here on out.
She is spiraling into the sugar
Fuck
shop.
Plato's Closet. It's
Think
sugar
about how
shop.
fun that would be, though. For here's me. It's your shop. How fun is this going to be for us? I'll work there.
That's perfect.
Can my child come?
She'll do the books.
Perfect.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I'll keep it organized. Let's be honest.
No, listen. She's like,
I'm just gonna throw it on the floor.
Only. This is
Cash only or
not
Venmo.
legitimate business. This is not. We don't do taxes.
It's a flea market in a store.
It's a smorgasbord of things.
Smorgasbord.
We'll record episodes there. I'll get a Keurig or something and make coffee.
Oh, she'll make us stuff in her crock pot and people can come in.
It's really coming together.
People are like, don't quit your day job.
So now that we have the storefront plans, wow, guys.
Well, we'll check back on that. Oh, one thing I did have to say was my face scrubber and AirPods were not located. It's official.
It's official. Is the case closed?
AKA face scrubber vibrator. So they're gone.
From here on out, you're going to have to put like one of those tile trackers on your vibrator.
On AirPods and a vibrator.
Imagine?
Just like have one of those air tags jingling off a vibrator.
It's like it would be almost like a piercing on your vibrator. You can just poke a hole through it.
Just like a little keychain off of it. Dead.
Do tiles die? Like, no, they're not chargeable. You would just know where it is. So right now we could know where it was.
How does that work? Oh.
Yeah. No.
I don't like to think too hard about those things.
I just got one in the mail, so I can
what
let
are
you
you
know.
going to tag?
Because I signed up for Life 360, so I can know where everybody is all the time. And they sent me a tile. Life 360?
It's like an app on your phone that tracks everybody.
You have it.
How?
No, they just share locations. That's different.
Yeah.
Life 360 is like a whole app that like it's really popular with the parents and the kids.
Do they need to sponsor us?
Life 360.
Yeah, I can see where my family is right now.
So is it just like a tile that you put like in their book bag?
No, this is by their phone.
Yeah, it's through their phone.
Oh, I was like, are we chipping people? What is that?
I will go down saying, chip me. Chip my family, 100%.
Yeah, I would.
Trafficking rates would go way down.
Yeah, I'd be fine with.
Like, I don't need an app. Chip me. Go ahead. Right here in the old arm.
She's
like how people get birth control implants. Chip me. I don't care.
So we can always locate you.
Yes. Like, I don't see the big deal. People get real weird over the security and safety and their privacy. Don't be.
Sure, air quotes, their privacy.
If you're not doing shady shit, you're good. You're good.
Well, have you seen where now you can just scan your hand to pay for stuff?
Yep. Perfect.
What?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Like only at certain stores, but like they take your handprint.
I could care less about stuff like that. For one, I have nothing to steal. Like I have I have nothing of value other than like my kids. So chip them. Like I don't care if that like the government wants to know what I do. This is it. This is what I do. I drive kids to school and sports. I go to Starbucks and Target. Shit. I read books. So like I don't care. Track me.
And also, if somebody broke into my bank account, they'd be like, "Oh man, we really wasted our resources on this one."
Exactly. Like they'd be like, "Oh, thanks for that nickel."
How much does this person spend at Target?
Yes, exactly.
God.
They would be sorely disappointed.
Speaking of that, I'm very angry that Target has taken away the thing where they give you reward, like money after every transaction.
Yes, they did do that.
Wait,
So if you have a
have
red,
I been living under a rock?
you have a red card though, so you save 5% every time, correct?
Okay, yeah.
That's what I have too. But if you pay with another form of purchase, if you pay with another form of like
Yeah,
just a regular
yeah.
debit card, you used to get money back. And it would be like just add up in your account. But
Okay.
now they don't. They took that away.
Because they want you to have a red card.
They want you to have a red card.
Do you have a red card, Shug?
No.
It's
What?
but it's just like a
Don't you have
debit
red
card. It's just
I don't
like a
know
debit
why
card.
I've never done that.
Yeah, it's so easy because it comes. It's not a credit card. It comes right out of your bank.
Yeah, it's just
It's the best.
I don't have a bank. That's why.
Do you keep your money in a shoebox beside all your box of stickers?
Yeah, like what do you mean you don't have a bank?
I just do everything through PayPal. I don't have like
You don't have like a bank account?
like we have a joint bank account, but I don't want it linked to both of us. Like all my money comes like
Do you just go to Target and say, "Can I pay with PayPal?" I don't understand.
I have a PayPal debit card.
I don't know that.
Oh.
We're gonna have to delete this because I am like literally saying that my business is not legitimate and I buy everything with my business debit card. This is gonna have to be deleted so that the government doesn't come after me.
Do you pay taxes?
Yes, I pay taxes.
Listen, so we're going to talk about books. We're
Okay.
going to talk to authors. We're also going to talk random nonsense episodes like we've done before, but we're also going to do crockpot segments. No, I'm kidding.
Cooking shows.
Shug, what else did we say we were going to add? Because I know that we talked a little bit more about what to look for in season 2, like with each other, but
Yeah, we're gonna like go to Home Goods and like show you what we're buying.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why it sounds so unnatural when you say these things. We just want to keep it.
It is unnatural.
It's so unnatural right now for you to talk like this, and I don't know why. And it's
Because
just,
she's trying to look at notes, and you
Yes,
you fly
it's
by the
because
seat of
I'm
her
reading.
pants.
she's
Yeah,
like,
no.
I'm reading this verbatim.
She's like, we are going to go to Home Goods.
She's like Siri.
Remember that I don't read, so like this is unnatural.
That's
All
true.
right.
You're right.
Tell the people what we're going to talk about. Don't read notes. Just tell them.
What do you want to talk about, Shug?
It's not taxes.
So let's see. Season 2: crockpots, taxes, home goods, books, authors,
Motherhood in
motherhood.
general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think what's cool about us is that there's 10 kids between the three of us, aging from 1.5 to 13. That's like a lot of ages there. So I think we can cover a lot of different topics. We're all at different points in our lives with motherhood and marriage and all of that stuff. So
Yeah.
we're gonna just keep it real over here.
Yeah.
And
we're
talk
gonna
about all the things.
show a little bit more about who we are. I think we'll do some like day in the life. Ooh, I would love to see in the day of life of Shug.
I
on
would
our
too.
stories.
We're gonna talk about belly buttons, innies, outies.
That reminds me, we got an email, and if the emailer is listening, like he said he does listen to this, send us a follow-up email because we want to help you, but we're also not convinced that it's a real email. So if this is real and you want to talk belly buttons a little bit more, just send us another email so we know you're real because we want to help. We want
Did
to
you say hug or hump?
I said neither.
Oh.
What did you say? That's what I heard.
What?
If you want to what, belly buttons?
If you want to talk belly buttons,
She definitely said hug or hump, right?
well,
I heard
we're
that
gonna need
too.
a replay. If I did, I didn't mean to. We want to help you with the belly button.
Oh, we want to help you.
Help
Maybe.
you.
I don't know. Either
Help,
way,
help,
we-
hug.
we want to help with the belly button situation, but we also want to confirm that you're not totally fucking with us, or that like it's not like robots or AI. You know that's a thing. So if you're listening, belly button 365, that's your name. Send us another email, and we will help you out
So apparently,
as best we can.
I was like, wait a minute, how are we?
We will do our best to help you.
Yeah, I think some other things we'll probably talk about too is Shug and I run our own businesses. We've said that before. We're both photographers. I do other stuff too, but dude, girl bossing, it's fucking hard, especially balancing it with motherhood and being a spouse and making sure that your house doesn't turn into like a fucking shambles.
I honestly don't know how you guys do that. I think about the fact that like I have been home with kids for almost 11 years now. And one, I'm qualified for very little. And
You are qualified for stuff.
I'm qualified for probably more than I think. But at this
Yeah.
point, like I've been out of like the game for so long
Yeah.
that the idea of getting a job is so daunting to me. And I sound so privileged when I say this. Like, and I realize it is a privilege. But like the idea of getting a job.
It's not an easy job what you do though.
No,
That's
it's
the
not.
thing. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like you're managing a household.
But,
you're
like,
managing
You guys go and do like real jobs, and I'm like, I could not. But I guess you like set your own. Like if I was to get a job, I would have to do something where I'm like, this is what time I can do it. This is the days. If I don't want to be here, I'm not coming. I would have to be my own boss.
They would be
somehow.
like, you're fired.
They would be like, well, maybe this isn't for you then. But I can work at the sugar shop.
It's a thing.
Done. It's a thing. It's happening. Add it to the list.
It needs
of
to be
jobs.
open by Christmas, just so you know.
Okay. You get the storefront, you rent it out under your name. Because again, qualified for not much. They'd look at my credit and they'd be like, ma'am, you own nothing. Like, they'd be like, oh, right, sorry. They'd be like this Old Navy card from 2008.
Oh, I had that one too.
Oh, I love Old Navy.
I worked there. That was
Did
like,
you?
yeah, that was.
Ooh.
I
What
can
was your
totally
first
see
job?
you as an Old Navy.
My first job was I worked at a restaurant as like a busser. I was like 14. And then I worked at Old Navy from 16 to like 18, 19 almost.
Okay.
I can't touch their fleece anymore because it hurts my
You're
hand.
like
Oh, it is
performance
gross.
fleece.
It icks
Ooh,
me
it's
real
fine.
hard. Like I can't
It is
I
gross.
can't touch it. But I loved that job actually. It was so fun. We had like a good group of people who worked there. We had a lot of fun with it. It was not the worst place to work, but I did like I had the Old Navy card, and that the people who would not give me a storefront because they'd be like, "Ma'am, you have not had any source of income
Ooh.
in 11 years."
What was your first job?
I worked at Natural Wonders at the mall.
What's that?
It's like a hippie store, isn't it?
Yeah, it was a hippie store,
That
and
tracks.
we sold telescopes, and we sold like stars that go on your ceiling.
Yes.
And we sold drums and like
Drums, like
Yeah, like a very they sold Enya CDs. Like it was a very natural
And,
place.
you know what? My mom shopped there
Yeah.
for sure.
I love that.
But they the one thing that they offered was like custom like gift wrapping when you bought something.
Ooh, are you like a professional gift wrapper?
No.
Damn it!
Oh, I was like, we're having a party during the holiday. We're all just gonna get together and show together.
I think that's immediately where my mind
Oh.
went. But anyway,
No.
Sorry, continue.
Every time I wrapped the present, I would take it to the front and the manager would loudly huff, like, and like take it, unwrap it, and go back and do it
Wow,
again.
okay.
And it was just the most embarrassing. So she thought I was like an idiot the whole time I worked there. And the whole thing was if you sold a telescope, you got commission on it, okay?
oh shit!
And she literally like just thought I was the biggest moron. Well, one day, this guy comes in. I sell him the biggest telescope on the floor, like a $2,000 telescope back in like 1998. And let me tell you. And then I was like, by the way, I quit. Yes.
You mic dropped it.
Yes. And with my commission, I literally bought 2 huge stuffed animal
No, you didn't.
cheetahs. Yes. And she was like, that girl is an idiot. No Enya CDs, no massage kits. I bought 2 stuffed cheetahs
From that store?
from that store.
It wasn't like a gift card.
They
gave you real money.
commission check went on 2 stuffed animals.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That is perfect. That is. Oh.
Oh, that's so on brand. Jeej, what was your first job?
I love that for you. I worked at a hair salon.
That's so
Washed
funny.
hair.
Because that's what I did. Like that was my
swept and-
job.
Yeah.
I went to beauty school when I did have a job.
Sugar shop. hair salon, shampoo.
I am no longer licensed. I'm just gonna throw that out there. And I guess
What do you do?
I would have to like probably take the boards again. Because I didn't renew my license last time, or I would have to at least probably get like more hours or something put in. But at this point, if I was going to go back and do that, I would want to because of how like much has changed over the last bazillion years since I haven't. But yeah, that's what I did. I used to love to wash hair.
Yeah, I didn't mind it.
I loved washing. Yeah, I mean, you don't need a license for that. So.
Yeah. And sweeping hair up off the floor and like doing the books, like answering phones.
A hair washing place.
Oh, people do that. Like people legit like.
I could do blowouts.
There you go.
But anyway.
the other place I worked at after that was Hollister.
No, you didn't.
I did.
Mm-hmm. I can see that.
I mean, yeah, I can see it. You were so just like blonde and gorgeous.
The smell. I still smell.
I used to like bathe in that shit.
It smells so good.
It does smell good.
But it was also so fucking dark in there that it was really hard to do anything.
I went in there. It was just, you walked in and they were like, shh, welcome to Hollister.
I don't think I ever went into a Hollister. Like, my like clothes shopping was like, I was like shopping at, I don't know, Alfred Dunner.
What the fuck is that? What's an Alfred?
It's like the grandma shop where they have like the puppy kittens on your sweatshirt.
Stop.
No, you weren't.
Is that what you wore when you sold the telescope?
No, I was an Old Navy girl. But that's back when Old Navy was like
legit.
Yeah, it was like when it came out, I was like, Mom, she was like, do you want to go get some school clothes at Old Navy? And I was like, Mom, I'm like not much of a military girl. She was like, just come.
Not much into camo.
I thought that's what it was.
Oh my word, Shug.
I really thought that's what it was.
Where did you shop when you were a lot younger? Dahlia's?
So
Said Delilah.
Dahlia's, yeah. This is like this. I feel like it's gonna be real sad for a minute, and I'm not trying to. I didn't shop at any place like that because I have like the single mom.
Yeah,
my mom was sick my entire life. So no, we were very much like Goodwill.
I was gonna say thrift shopping.
My mom was the one who would like, we'd be driving and she would be like, look at that. Pull over and throw like a dresser in the trunk of her Pontiac. Like, it was ridiculous. There, we would have just like big pieces of furniture out on our porch, and she would be like, I'm gonna finish that eventually. Spoiler alert, she usually didn't. But no, so I didn't grow up shopping in any of those places really. But then once I got a job, I got my first job at 14. Yeah. She was a Hollister girl. All the way. I used to wear like
pop that
3.
collar.
Oh, I used to, one of my friend's moms used to starch our collars for us. She would just like.
I did not. I might have worked at Hollister, but I did not do that. But I layered the shit out of them.
We had many layers.
I layered the shit out of them.
Many layers. And yeah, my friend's mom would starch our collars for us so that they were up.
Wait a second.
What?
This is going to age me. But like, was Laguna Beach on when you were in high school?
So that's why. Like, Kristen.
I was like married the first time, I think, when Laguna Beach came on.
Yeah, so like Kristen Cavallari was my muse in high school. And I mean, she still is today. So.
Oh, see, I was a punk rock.
No.
Like, I wore like band t-shirts.
Oh, no.
I went to school every day my senior year of high school and asked people if I looked like Natalie Imbruglia.
I mean, I can kind of see
I do actually see it.
Stop! Don't! I will like get this complete complex that will never go away.
You don't want to, or you
do?
No,
I do. I love her so much.
Doesn't she sing the song
Torn?
Yeah. I'm so out of place.
Yes. Oh my
I knew
gosh.
that somebody was gonna do it. I was gonna do it, but then I was like, I don't know if I can hit that.
I'm found tonight. Is it like
lying naked on the floor?
I think that was her only hit song.
She was probably a one-hit wonder for
Oh,
her.
yeah.
But yeah, I was gonna say that like when I was in high school, you were definitely not in high school, not like in a mean way, but I'm just saying like, so for me to say, I shopped in Hollister when it was like peak Hollister time, definitely.
So yeah, we're our age range is pretty good though.
Too,
I feel like I'm
I'm 34.
I just turned 37.
Shug.
No, I'm 44.
No,
But
you're not.
yes, I am.
I
I'm
always-
I know. I always
I
feel like
never-
you're so much
I
younger.
know.
Well, I
Because
act
one,
like
you-
I'm 14.
But you don't look
most days.
44 either, so
Yeah, you
that's
don't-
just it.
Yeah.
And I think that that's what's really like cool, so to speak, about like this generation is that like if you look at 44-year-olds when we were kids versus 44-year-olds now,
Yeah.
like you would never guess that they were the same age. It's how they
Yeah.
always compare like TV shows
Yeah.
of casts and stuff. Like, oh, the cast of Friends is the same age as the cast of like Golden Girls or something.
Right,
And
yeah.
they look completely
And you're like,
different.
wait, what?
I think it's hard to guess somebody's age now.
Yeah. And you don't even get Botox.
Not yet.
Yeah, I'm blessed. My parents both look much younger than they are.
You got it going
Yeah.
on.
but
Seriously.
but I think that like extra padding helps fill out your face for you.
Keeps the cellulite like kind of
The
keeps it like,
collagen.
yeah, the collagen is good for. Oh my god.
And I just don't wash my face, so like the natural oil.
That
I
makes
feel
me.
like
But you wash your hair every day.
every day.
What do you do in the shower with your face? Just like let water in it? I don't
Yeah.
understand.
Pretty much.
You're like a man in that aspect. I get so pissed off because my husband has like super nice skin. And he's like, oh, I just, get a shower. And I'm like, me over here with my like peptides and, snail mucin and shit
you
like
use
this.
that?
I do. It's very good. It's hydrating. And all this stuff. And he's just like, I don't know, soap. Like, fuck all the way off. And I'm still just over here.
This was not
ugly.
my whole life. I mean, I've just like hit the point where
You've
like
always been
everything dries
beautiful.
up. Like, so you don't have to you don't have to worry.
There's
too
creams
much
for
about
that too.
Oh my god, everything dries up.
Yeah.
I cannot. Speaking of like facial products and stuff, I was thinking of lists to put together for our swag bag. We're doing a little bit of a different retreat. You've probably seen us post about this, and we're switching it up to like a winter wonderland.
We couldn't wait.
Yeah, we just wanted to get together for our first anniversary, which is wild to think that it's been a year of Kinks Out in February.
That is crazy.
But yeah, so Ohio cabin.
I'm so excited.
And when we say cabin, we're not I do not stay anywhere I can see a bug. Like, so
Sure.
like it is going to be swanky.
Yeah, whenever like we had talked about doing stuff in the past and we were it's impossible for the three of us to get away, just the three of us for anything. But we had been like sending, Airbnbs and stuff like that. And Gigi and I were like, yeah, that's fine. And Shug's like, I don't know. And I'm also not like I love the cabin stuff, but I'm also like not gonna rough it by any means either. So yes, when we say cabin,
Yeah, this is luxurious.
it's bougie glamping, if you will.
It's like the Omni of cabins.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's very, very nice. And we have
super swanky.
So yeah, so we're doing swag bags for that. Can you guys tell them about the photo shoot? Because you are the photographers. I will help do
Yes.
hair and style and everything like that. But the photo shoot is so cool.
So in the place, they have like this awesome, giant tub. And we thought, instead of doing like a poolside photo shoot when we had talked about the first retreat, for this one, people can do it to all comfort levels. You know what I mean? We want it to be empowering for you, but you could do it full of bubbles in your swimsuit, in nothing, whatever you want. You could keep all your clothes on and sit in it with a stack of books if you want. You know what I
It's
mean?
so
Or like
cute.
holding a glass of champagne. I mean, it could have your face in it, not have your face in it. Like there's a million different ways, that we can do it. But we just think that it would be fun to do an empowering shoot for the women that come. And yeah, I mean,
Yeah, who doesn't want sexy photos of them?
yeah.
The one that I saw that whenever we were like sending examples that I loved was actually like, it wasn't super sexy. It was just the back of the girl's head, like in the tub. And she
Mhm.
had just like a really cool bow in her hair.
Yeah.
And like, I like that. So if you aren't looking for like the super sexy, sultry side of it too, there's so many cutesy ones or just like,
Yeah, it can
it
broad
can be
to your
whatever
comfort
you want
level.
it to be.
Yeah.
I liked that one a lot. Or even just like holding like a wine glass or something too with like just the back.
Mhm.
I'll get bows.
And bubbles and yeah.
Bubbles.
She's like, bows will be included.
There will
In
be
the-
bows.
But no, so lodging, we'll have transportation to and from the airport if you fly in. we're gonna make Shug wear a little hat,
Yes, chauffeur.
a little
my
chauffeur to pick you up.
Yes. By then I'll have a branded van, the sugar shop branded van. So it will be fine.
Get into my van.
No,
Come to the
actually-
woods.
There'll actually be a pop-up shop at the retreat of
Yes.
Sugar Shop. She'll bring her little trailer that she
Oh
all
my
that
god.
has clothes in it.
Yes. Yep.
I died.
So what? Lodging, Kindle decorating, like Kindle cover decorating. We'll check in with everybody beforehand who's signed up and registered and get your Kindle model so we know like what size you need for the clear case so we can have fun decorating those, having hot toddies, buy this amazing outdoor wood burning fireplace. Like the whole outdoor seating area, it's like a covered outdoor
Yeah.
patio, but it's cozy as
How
Fuck.
just cozy would it be to be just like bundled up in sweats and like a
Right?
hat with a hot drink outside while it's snowing and like sitting around a fire? Like,
Yeah.
how nice is that? I
Yeah.
realize that like it's gonna be cold, but if you just get all the right things for it,
yeah.
woo, I
Which-
love that. I'm so excited.
Swag bag. Like
Sweatshirt weather.
Swag bag, hoodie weather.
Sweatshirt weather.
I think it'll be so fun. And then we also wanted to add in, because it'll be February, intention boards. I'm huge on that. Like, do you guys love to like pick what you want to
I have
happen
never
in your
done
new
that, but
year,
I
or
like
to
the
just
idea of it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I like the idea. But like actually focusing enough to do that
Right.
does
will
not
make
happen.
you fun.
I feel
Yeah.
like I have so many things in my brain that I'm like, this would be so cool. But then I'm just like, me. So
Yeah.
maybe
No.
I need a board to do it.
I'm a list person, yeah. And if you have something, yeah, so intention boards, it'll be fun. Pizza night, personal chef dinner. Yeah. We're trying to find a sexy chef. It's harder than you
Yes.
think. It's
It is harder
think.
than you think.
We're not trying to be like totally objectifying,
But a little
but
bit.
like maybe a little.
Yeah.
It would be nice to have something nice to look at while our food is being prepped.
Yes.
And I haven't told you, but I've been looking in to see if there's like anybody who's willing to like feed us grapes and strawberries while we recline.
I wish that was part of it.
Wearing like a toga.
Yes.
You're like BT Dub. I have a surprise for the retreat. Nobody's gonna know, and then all of a sudden, these people just show up, like sexy men and women, just show up to feed us. You're like, oh, and you don't feed yourself this
Yeah.
morning.
Here's your personal feeder.
Here's, take a bite of this piece of pizza.
I could never. I could never be on either end of that.
Why do I want to
couldn't-
try that?
I could not be the feeder or the feedie.
Why do I
Is that the proper term?
Definitely it is.
Why do I feel like I'd be a baby trying to like find the nipple? Like never getting it in my mouth.
I just couldn't do it. I couldn't. I would die. Oh my god.
That sounds fun. I'm in. Sign me up.
I'm not.
No, for the retreat, you're in.
Oh, I'm in for the retreat.
Yeah.
I'm not in for the.
She'll hide in her room during that time.
I'm not in for the grapes. I like grapes, but I'll
Ooh,
cut them up and eat them.
There's a hot tub too. Oh, could you just imagine like sitting in a hot tub, snow falling, just like
Eating grapes by yourself.
eating grapes? Yeah, feeding yourself grapes. No, ooh, with like a glass of champs or like a hot toddy or a hot chocolate. Just like, ooh, I'm in.
I
Sign me
know.
the fuck up.
That sounds really nice. I want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
It will be like 65 degrees.
I know. We're going to be like,
Global warming.
"And global warming is ruined this retreat.
Or it'll just be like ice rain. It could really go either way in February. You never know. I would also like to point out that the weekend that it's happening is my birthday.
Woo, woo!
Oh yeah, so birthday party.
Yeah.
No gifts. No gifts required. Your presence is presence enough.
Oh my god, shut the fuck up. We're gonna make it
Oh, no,
better.
you bitches better get me gifts.
Strippers!
You bitches better get me gifts. I'm saying our guests don't have to do anything but sing to me.
That is
actually
required.
required.
You have to sign whenever you turn in your contract to come, or I don't know.
You have to send a
You
voice
also
note of you singing.
have to.
so we
No,
can
you just
harmonize.
have to be prepared that you must sing me happy
Just
birthday.
sign on the dotted line.
We'll sing Mars happy birthday.
Oh,
Because that's my 35th birthday.
that's exciting.
Oh, that is big.
Ooh, look
So-
at this. Yeah, it's gonna be
And like
fun.
February birthdays are bullshit.
Not no.
Wait, you're 34
Yeah.
and I'm 44, so that means we'll turn 40 and 50 at the same time.
Oh shit.
We are going to Vegas.
We're having a banger.
What?
I'm actually scared.
What are you?
I'm 37. I just turned 37 on August 1st.
So you'll be 42?
Simmer down.
Math's hard. I don't know. That's why I just didn't say anything, because I'm like, I don't know. It just sounds so much more natural to all be together, snuggling.
Next
visual.
Next episode, we're just all under the covers in bed.
Ooh, somebody could feed me in bed though.
Yes, I'm like, that sounds so nice.
We're all like, actually, does anybody here wear socks to bed?
I do, but then I
No.
take them off. I love that. You don't like that feeling of wearing socks and then you take them off with your toes. And then, and then you rub your feet on the sheets. It's
Well,
the
the
Wait,
next-
you
best.
wear socks?
No, I'm not an animal. The next
Socks make me throw up.
Oh boy.
Socks make me throw up.
They do.
Just like in general, or like
You'll
in bed?
never see me wear. I will in winter. I wear tennis shoes with no socks.
Tenor shoes.
She wears her tenors. Oh boy. Gage snorted. Gage, are you okay?
She said tenor shoes. Is that what they are?
You've never called them that?
No, I have, but not like I've never called them that. Like my grandparents.
I'm from a different generation. Leave me alone.
I thought they were tennis shoes.
They are, or sneakers, but like her tenors. Her tenors.
Oh, I've heard
You've
you
heard
say,
her call
like,
it her
tenors.
tenors. Yeah.
Yeah, like from my grandparents.
Yeah.
No, I just meant like in the lower octave. Like my shoes are in the lower octave.
I wear soprano shoes.
I'm more of an alto. Why are we who we are?
Good heavens.
People are like, season 2, not so sure. about
Season 2
this.
is not going well.
Good morning.
So yeah, Shug will wear her tenors. I will wear so many pairs of socks that makes her uncomfortable. I don't understand. What about like
Boots. Like, don't you wear them with boots?
No, I wear bare feet boots.
that? If AIM was like a thing right now, that would be your
Oh, that would
screen
be your
name.
screen name.
Barefoot boots.
I get the furry ones inside, so you don't need.
She's like, the boots with the fur.
And no socks.
Socks. If the line touches the top of my toes,
Sound like my fucking daughter every
I wanna
morning
throw
we
up.
put on her shoes.
Why don't you just move the sock? You fucking weirdo. You just adjust it a little because I get that.
oh, no.
Why don't you just?
I'm like,
She's like cringing
She's
over
literally
this
gagging
sock.
while we're talking about the socks.
All right, let's wrap it up because I have to go pick up a toddler here
All
shortly.
right, this was so fun.
This
I
was
love you
fun,
guys.
Gage. Thanks for having us.
Anytime.
If you are interested in the retreat, go to our Instagram at Kinks Out Podcast and send us a DM. Let us know. We are excited about it and we'd love to have some. Oh, the wheels are falling off.
There's some excitement in the
The
background.
wheels are falling off here at the,
Yeah.
at the Cassidy Gage. So yeah, follow us, like us, love us,
Join us.
join us.
Oh, how cute was that?
That was cute. Bring your socks.
No socks allowed. You have to
It's
send them.
February.
It doesn't matter.
I will wear fuzzy slippers, not socks. We'll give away some fuzzy slippers
that's
in
a
our
cute
in
idea.
our whatever they're
The
called.
swag
Swag
bags.
bags.
Ooh, who wants a Kinks Out beanie?
Me. I want it right
I
now,
do
actually.
too.
Okay,
For
all right.
these chilly mornings with my new glasses. Oh my
Yeah,
god, how
she looks
cute.
super cute.
Okay.
Listen, we love you guys. Thanks for following along. Thanks for coming back.
Yes, tune in next week. I think is next week.
Trelina,
Next week
baby.
is Trelina. You will love that episode because we love her and
After
it was
that,
so fun.
Halloween.
I think it's Halloween. I'm excited about that episode too. I have a lot of fun stuff for the Halloween episode. I think we'll have a good time.
Ooh, and I think we maybe need to go to Home Goods before then
All right,
to
so
post some stuff.
we're
on
gonna
our
plan a
socials.
Home Goods. Yeah, follow us on social because we're gonna be posting some more stories of just who
Life.
we are, life, baby.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Shug's like, yep. Now that I know this bitch wears socks, I don't know if we're friends anymore. So
It's over.
we have to rethink everything now. Next week, it'll just be Jeej and Shug, and I've been exiled to Socklandia.
Socklandia.
All right, we love you guys.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.